McAtee.
And I'm Jack Fiester.
We have a lot to cover.
So let's get started.
The cross-country team ran at the Allen Hopewell Classic on Thursday, August 31st. For the girls, Heidi Giannini placed second and Isabel Land placed third.
For the boys, Dan Kramer placed first and Nathan Whitaker placed third. On Saturday, September the 2nd, they ran at the Terre Haute Classic. Heidi Giannini placed 8th, Deegan Sawyer placed 14th. This Saturday the 9th, they run at the Mater Dei Invitational.
Our volleyball team had no games this week and is traveling to Effingham today to play Plainfield and Champlain Centennial. And next week, they will play Central on Thursday, September 14th.
This past week, the girls' golf team did not play, but tomorrow they will play a conference match at Helfrich Hills.
The boys' soccer team played an Indiana-Kentucky Challenge this weekend in Evansville North. They beat Lexington Dunbar and won 2-1. The next day, they played Louisville Trinity and won 1-0.
They beat the Bossy Bulldogs on Wednesday the 7th, 15-0, making their conference record 4-0 with an overall record of 7-1.
Last Saturday, our Lady Knights soccer team traveled to New Albany. The girls won 9-0. Elena Quinn had a hat trick with 3 goals. Jilly Higgins had 2. Sophia Harado, Adrian Woodland, Izzy Ryan, and Ashlyn Francis all had 1.
Grace Till and Higgins had 2 assists, with Mosby, Quinn, and Monami all having 1. The girls played Bossy on Wednesday and won 10-0. And finally, the girls have the weekend off and will play Harrison next Thursday.
Over the Labor Day weekend, the boys' tennis team traveled to Silver Creek Invitational, where they finished 6th. This past Tuesday, the team traveled to Mater Dei and beat them 5-0.
The boys played once more this week at Boonville on Wednesday and won 5-0. Tonight, the team will travel to the Jasper Invite. Good luck, boys.
Our football team played the Bossy Bulldogs away last Friday for the 3rd game of the season. The Bulldogs led off the game with a touchdown, yet they did not convert their 2-point conversion, making the score 6-0.
Junior Jersey Wells scored on a screen pass, making the score 7-6 at the end of the first quarter. Junior Max McCool led off the second half with a 35-yard touchdown, but after missing the extra point, the score stood at 13-6.
Bossy answered back and scored with a 2-point conversion, making the score 14-13. Then McCool caught a screen pass for a 53-yard touchdown and converted the 2-point conversion, making the score 21-14.
Bossy then scored with a 2-point conversion, making the score 22-21 Bossy. Then Elena Quinn kicked a 42-yard-long field goal to give the Knights the lead going into halftime, 24-22.
The Knights started the third quarter off strong, scoring a touchdown by senior Antonio Harris on their first drive of the third quarter. Later in the third quarter, Max McCool scored an 86-yard touchdown, his third of the game, making the score, going into the fourth, 38-22 Castle.
Bossy scored a pair of touchdowns early in the fourth quarter, making the score 34-36. Then they recovered an onside kick and scored a 12-yard rushing touchdown to give them a 42-38 lead late in the fourth quarter.
Antonio Harris scored a 15-yard touchdown, giving our Knights the lead 45-42. McCool scored his 4th touchdown, solidifying the win for the Knights 52-42. The Knights' record is now 2-1.
Tonight, we face off against the Harrison Warriors at home at 6:30. Homecoming Court will walk the field prior to the game at 6. Show out in USA theme to support your Knights and see who is crowned King and Queen of Paradise.
That's all we have for CSPN. Thanks for tuning in. See you next week.